beautiful day today in Hull, which I think it is across the whole of the UK. So it's the 18th of July, Tuesday again. And I'm just going to recap on what I've been up to in this previous week. So the first thing I want to talk about is my e-commerce business and mainly the sales on Amazon UK. So next month, middle of next month, Amazon's going to have its long-term storage sort of clear out. Basically, if you don't know about this, every 6 months it looks at what you've got in stock, and if it's been in there 6 months or 12 months, you get hit with extra additional storage fees, and they're quite high. And I was going to be hit with a lot because I've got 2 colour variations of my best-selling product, but these don't sell half as well. Well, not even half, a quarter as well as my main product. So I've had a lot of them in stock. I had about 800 or 900 of one colour variation in stock and about 300 or 400 of another colour variation. So it's going to be hit with a £2,000 to £3,000 one-off storage fee for these units. So my options were to get them out of the Amazon warehouses before this deadline next month, or I could try and sell as many as possible in this time by doing a couple of things. One, lower my price a lot, and two, going really aggressive on Amazon sponsored products or pay-per-click advertising on Amazon. And that's what I decided to do. Well, a combination of both. I dropped my price a lot to break even for a sale, but then on top of that I went really aggressive on my pay-per-click advertising, so maybe spend about 100 quid a day at a time, sometimes less, sometimes more, but I set my budgets, my clicks really high, and this has been actually really good. I've kind of been wary of doing this because I thought I'm going to spend a lot of money, but I thought if I just shift this stock, even if I do the sums and lose a bit in the long run because I had to buy the products in the first place, I'm going to get a large influx of cash into my bank account anyway, and I'm going to get rid of a lot of stock hopefully, and then I can reassess then. So that's what I've done. So basically I've gone really aggressive for this main product, and I've sold in the last 17 days 330 units worth of these colour variations. So I've reduced my stock a lot in 2 weeks. So I've got maybe another 3 weeks. So hopefully I'll sell another maybe 300 or 400 units in that time. And then I probably only have maybe 100 or so units left in stock, and then I can assess whether I want to get them out. And if I do ship them out, that'll be much easier for me to store and then to sell via other means. I'll probably actually ship the products to Japan because we think the product may sell well in Japan. So that it's gone really well. So maybe I've spent about £1,000 in this period to shift about 330 of these products, but also I've been shifting more of my other products because I'm doing a big advertising campaign. So in total I've sold quite a lot of units by going aggressive on pay-per-click. And as well as selling the units, it's been really beneficial because I'm willing to spend 100 quid a day and I've up my prices. I'm getting a lot more impressions, a lot more clicks, and a lot more keywords. So what I've got running, I've got an auto campaign running in the background to kind of generate new keywords that I may not know about, and also sometimes bids on competitors, ASINs and product names. So these are all coming up in this auto campaign. And I started with a broad match campaign with some general keywords around my products, but also I did an exact match with 2 or 3 keywords in it that I really wanted to go aggressive on and rank for and get some people on my listing for. And because I'm spending so much money, generating so much data each day, every single day, I'm going in, looking at the auto campaign, seeing what new keywords have been generated. If they're good, useful, relevant ones, I move them across into a broad match campaign and put everything that was generated in the old campaign as a negative keyword, so they don't bid on those ones again. Now my broad campaign, manual campaign, grows with more keywords, and that generates more search phrases that are being highlighted for, show my product for, and then I'm getting more data on which one of these phrases have got clicks, and how many sales are made, and are they relevant. So go through this broad match campaign, highlighting all the keywords I think, yeah, they're really relevant for an exact match phrase. I don't bother doing a phrase match, just go straight to exact match. Just the way I do it. People say different ways. So anyway, I'm pulling these keywords out, keyword phrases out, putting them into an exact match, making them negative in the broad match, and then just rinse and repeating this process. And I'm looking at the exact match phrases, looking at how many sales are generated, how many clicks they're getting, and I'm varying the amount I'm willing to bid on each keyword depending on the sales generated, just so I'm not spending too much money on just one keyword and I'm getting a good range of clicks through all of the keywords. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm getting lots and lots of data, and I'm really getting into this. And I think at the moment my main colour variation is out of stock, and that's going to come in soon. But I'm going to have this really good data set of sponsored product advertising keywords. I'm going to use this to optimize my listing back end and also front end optimization, but I'm also going to continue running pay-per-click for my main product, and that'll drive a lot more sales, and it's getting more and more optimized over time. So that's been really good. That's one thing I've been really busy with this last week. Okay, another thing is I mentioned, well, whole of my last video was on about talking about how it hasn't really gone well with this SEO agency that I've hired to do SEO for my main e-commerce website. And I had my conclusion at the end of last week was I'm going to stop it. I've done it for 2 months now. My ideal situation is I wouldn't pay for the second month, to just stop it. But I had a meeting with the main guy from this SEO agency. I sit down, and he used words like, "Oh, there's obviously been a misunderstanding," kind of not, taking full responsibility. But he did actually, say that, yeah, okay, we're at fault here. We should have done this, this, and this. We said we're going to do this, and we want to make good on that. So he said, "Could I give them the opportunity to make good on what they said they were going to get done?" So basically, everything they outlined in their initial brief, they said, "Can we give us a time and we'll do all that, and then whatever I decide, if I want to stop it then and not work with them anymore, that's fine. They just want to, they've got a reputation to maintain. They said they would do this work. They always want their clients to be happy." So I agreed. Okay, if they do exactly what they said they would do in the brief, then okay, I'm willing to do that, and I'll pay for the second month. Okay, so another thing that's come off the back of that, and I did mention this in the last video, is I've got a better understanding of how I want to move forward with my content marketing, not just in this e-commerce site, but also in all my other sites. And basically, it's going to be quite simple. It's create a really, really good bit of content that targets the keywords that I want to rank for, and then do a big outreach to get guest posts on really relevant, decent authority to high authority websites, and do proper manual outreach rather than just paying for some agency to put it on some spammy article site, which I think has been done with this agency. So I'm going to outreach, pitch them. So I might take 100 or 200 emails to these blogs, and I might only get a handful, maybe 5 to 10 guest post opportunities, but I want to do that. And then write a really good quality guest post, and then within that guest post link back to this article on my site, just to help increase rankings for that article. And I think that's the way forward, and that's what I'm going to do. And I read a really good blog post on ahrefs.com about this, and I think it's the way forward, and that's what I'm going to work on. And I'm going to do, the first one I'm going to try this on is actually my barbecue Amazon affiliate website. So I set this up, I've talked about this before. I've got a course called A1000.co.uk, where as part of this course I set up a brand new Amazon affiliate website from scratch as a case study, and that did quite well. But recently the rankings have dropped a lot because I haven't updated it, and the actual quality of the content isn't good enough to maintain its positions in Google. I really want to test out this new content creation and then content promotion via guest posts sort of campaign on this website. So I'm going to create an awesome, amazing bit of content around my primary keyword article that I want to create, and then test it out. So I'll keep you updated how that goes, and then if it does go well, I'm going to roll it out over all my other websites, including my e-commerce website. Okay, so finally, just Amazon Japan. So just to remind you, we sell some of our products on Amazon Japan, some of my UK products, but we're also offering a service, and we've just been sort of finalising. So the guy I'm working, a partner with another guy in this, and he's been speaking to a lot of potential clients, and they've asked us lots of questions, and they basically, it seems to boil down to what do they need to do and what will we do, and they basically just want to make it as easy as possible for them. So we've sort of boiled this down, and we're going to do sort of a first sales stroke test the market stroke launch service where they can just see, is your product a good fit for Amazon Japan? And the easiest way to do that is to ship a load over there to Japan, try and sell them, create a perfect optimized Amazon Japan listing, use pay-per-click advertising, which I'm a great fan of now, get eyeballs on your listing and see if people will buy it. And that's the only real way to see if your product will sell on Amazon Japan. So we've kind of come to this conclusion. We're creating a really good sort of landing page to tell people about this, and we want to hopefully we've got about 4 or 5 sort of hot, we call very warm to hot leads that hopefully some of them will sign up for this service. So that's something else we sort of ironed out, and we're almost ready to go on that. So things are moving along, things are getting exciting, and hopefully I'll have some really good news to talk to you about soon, some progress in all of these fields. So I'll keep you updated. Catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Just gives you a glimpse of what I get into on a day-to-day basis running my business, gives you ideas on what I'm up to and what I've got done and my future plans. What I would love for you to do is check out my other videos to get more of a general view of what I do, but also make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss out on new videos, and also head over to my website at www.neilcurtis.me, where you'll see a load of more stuff about what I do in my business, and also get some ideas and tips about how you could start your own online business. And then finally, hit me up on Twitter, that is at NeilCurtisMe, or one word, so you can hear more regular updates throughout the day of what I'm getting up to. Okay, hope to see you on those channels. Cheers.